Noise pollution. Noise is a part of our environment. With progress in industrialization, the noise level has been rising continuously. In the 19th century, the development of the steam engines, petrol engines, and machines in factories resulted in increasingly noisy environment. In the 20th century, this was further accelerated by introducing of diesel engine, jet engines, turboprop, high-tech machineries, construction site machineries, and automobile traffic. Noise has been recognized as one of the dimensions of pollution which brings about degradation of the environment and creates health and communication hazards. So let us study what is the sound and human acoustics. Sound consists of wave motion in an elastic medium such as air, water, or solids. Example: metals, plastics, wood, bricks, etc. Sound waves travel through the medium from the source to the recipient or listener. The rate of the oscillation of the medium is known as the frequency of the sound. The unit being hertz or cycles per second. The frequency is a measure of the pitch of the sound received by the listener. High frequencies mean high pitched sounds which are more irritating to the individual than low frequencies. The second parameter of sound is sound pressure, which is measured in newtons per square meters. The third parameter or on sound is its intensity, expressed in watts per square meter. That is the quantum of sound energy that flows through unit area of the medium in unit time. The human ear receives sound waves which set up oscillations in the eardrum. These oscillations cause movement of three small bones in the middle ear behind the eardrum. These then pass through the fluid in the inner ear to the auditory nerve and finally transmitted to the brain. The oscillations or sound are intensified and interpreted in the brain, which can select sounds into different categories, that is, speech, music, noises, etc. The sensitivity of the ear varies from person to person. With aging, people lose hearing power gradually. A young person, 18-year old with normal hearing, has audio range between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The audio sense is sharpest in the frequency range 2000 to 8500 Hz. Next, what are the measurement units for noise level? Noise measurement units, as mentioned before, sound pressure and sound intensity are the two important parameters of noise. The common scientific acoustic unit is the decibel, dB. It is not an absolute physical unit like watt, meter, etc. but is a ratio expressed in logarithmic scale relative to a reference sound pressure level. The reference intensity used is the threshold of hearing, which means sound which can be first heard at a sound pressure of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 5 newtons per square meter, or sound intensity of 10 to the power of minus 12 watts per square meter. Noise meters have been designed for noise measurement from low to high frequencies. Characteristic of human ear capacity. These meters record the decibel scale for routine measurement of general noise levels. Refined noise meters have been developed to take care of peak noise levels, duration of noise exposure, and quality of noise, which are aspects of specified noise situation. Sound measurement in air at room temperature and sea level pressure, you can see on the screen. Look at the screen. Here the details is given about the sound measurement: intensity, pressure, decibels, and sound source. What is the intensity? What is the decibel of sound source? For Saturn rocket takeoff will be 200, and boiler shop will be 120 decibels. Siren at 5 meters distance will be 100 decibels. Heavy machinery will be at 80 decibels. Normal conservation at 1 meter is 60 decibels. In public library, 40 decibels. And threshold of hearing is 0. And let us see the classification of noise. There are broadly three categories of noise. One is transport noise, second is occupational noise, and the third is neighborhood noise. Transport noise Transport noise can be further subdivided into road traffic noise, aircraft noise, and rail noise. Road traffic noise is increasing over the years with increase in the number of road vehicles. Traffic speed is the major cause of noise. The noise volume is enhanced with increase in traffic speed. Modern highways and traffic systems encourage higher speeds. In general, on urban roads, there are distinct traffic peaks in the morning and evening, that is 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., as people travel to and from workplaces. Heavy diesel engined trucks are the noisiest vehicles on roads at present. The permissible noise levels for cities prescribed by the Central Pollution Control Board of India is in industrial area 75 decibels, in the daytime and night 65 decibels, in the commercial area 65 decibels in the daytime and 55 decibels in the night. In the residential area, daytime 50 decibels and night 45 decibels. Sensitive areas up to 100 meters around hospitals and schools, 50 decibels in daytime and 40 decibels in the night time. And next is aircraft noise. The noise levels have peak values when aircraft fly low and overhead or take off and land at airports. The noise limits prescribed by UK airports for takeoffs are 110 pn/dB. Night. Rail traffic. It is less of nuisance as compared to the previous types of traffic noise. Occupational noise. Industrial workers are exposed to noisy working environment for 48 hours a week, 8 hours a day for 6 days a week. Some typical occupational noise levels are uh, can be seen now. That steel plate riveting noise level will be 130, oxygen torch is 126, boilers shop is 120, textile looms 112, circular saw is 110, farm tractors 103, newspaper press 101, bench lathe 95 decibels, high speed drill 85 decibels, and supermarkets 65 decibels. Neighborhood noise. Loud TV and radio sets, loud cassettes, loudspeakers in public functions, and disco musics like DJ, etc., are sources of neighborhood noise which disturb and irritate the general public and also harm the patients. So, this is about the noise pollution and the noise levels, permissible levels, and sound measurements. Thank you.